Hey, what is going on, you guys? It's Collin, bringing you on another YouTube video. And I'm sore for one, and let me smell it. Yeah, my feet don't smell good. Okay. And yeah, this is my jacket. So yeah, that's life. Anyways, today is a story time. Never done this before. Just because I don't have many stories to share on YouTube, but I do have a lot of stories, but not many of them are for YouTube, if some of you guys understand what I'm saying. But, so this story time is how I almost got kidnapped once. So, if you hear little kids in the background, either talking along or playing, screaming, any of that, my brother and sister is 6 and 2, and they're playing in their room, which is right next door, and they're in the hallway and back in their room. Anyway, so don't mind that. That was the point of that. So this is how I almost, I don't know how to start this. Anyway, this is how I almost got kidnapped. I was maybe 8 or 9. This was long. So it was in my old apartment complex, my old grandparents' apartment complex. And there was there were a row of apartments, there was a bunch of apartments. In the back of my grandparents' apartments, there were these woods. But you could go through, and there was a big open space, and I would always used to use that as a fort for me and my friends. And we always thought that was the coolest thing. And one day, I think me and my friend were back there, and my friend had to go home, and I stayed back there. We were trying to break up all of these little pine things or something. Yeah, because we were trying to get it cleaned up, even though we weren't supposed to be playing back there, according to the maintenance or whatever. Anyways, we still did because we were bad kids. Not really, but yeah, I was a bad kid. Anyways, besides the point, we had enemies. We were all in one group, and then we had enemies. There was 5 of us in our group, and then we had there were 6 enemies or something. And they would come sometimes and just trash our fort. And I'm talking this thing was huge, like a mile long almost. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but maybe 3/4 of a mile long from end to end of the apartment complex. And it was all you could go through, and it was a bunch of pine trees, and then an open in the middle, but there was different ways you had to go to get in. I stayed, cleaned it up because I think our fort had just got trashed, and there was a bunch of pine things because it was fall or something. I remember there was this car I looked out one time. There was a car all the way down at the other end, just sitting there, but close to this side away from the apartments, close to our fort side away from the apartments, but it was still down closer to the other end, and we were right in the middle. And I remember I kept looking, and then each time I would look, the person would keep getting closer and closer. Now, I'm pretty sure that this person was high on some type of crazy drug or something. Not sure what, but that's my guess just because of what's about to come out next. And then I remember one time he stopped, this person stopped right in front of where I came in and out, and where I was working, and working in my little fort thing, and it was where we would come in and out of. He stopped right there, and I'm okay, well, and then I just started walking down in a different way, that way. And I remember him just being all crazy in his car or something, and he has a girlfriend in there or something, and they just look suspicious. And I remember I was so scared that I was gonna get kidnapped, but I did not feel safe to run out. Here's why. Because this was literally you would walk out my grandparents' garage, and it was not even 10 feet until you would enter the fort. Then he would rev up his car and burn out, and then he went far up, almost down to the other end. Then I went back to the middle, right across from my grandparents' garage and apartment. Then I walked out. I walked out into the street. I looked down that way at the car. Next thing you know, this car flies back a little bit. He just floors it back a little bit, and then he stops. So I just run back into my fort, and I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? I'm gonna get stolen, I'm gonna get hurt, he's gonna kill me. Oh my god, what is happening right now? Like, mind you, I was between 8 and 10 years old, and I was scared for my life, and I could not fight no grown adult at that age. I still probably couldn't yet, but I could put up a good fight. Anyways, pull one of the pine tree, just because I felt safer, and because I didn't feel safe running out, because I thought he was gonna run me over. So then he pulls the truck back in front of where I was, stops, and then he just floors it and goes back straight. Okay, and then he doesn't go all the way down, he goes like halfway in between where we were in the end complex thing, but it was like this straight road. Anyways, then I ended up going out there looking again, and I had a stick in my hand. It was a big, thick stick too. I'm like, okay, you know, this car comes near me, I'm gonna hit the car, he wants to get out, I'm gonna hit him with that, I can put up a good fight with this stick. Okay, well, crazy me. No, I couldn't have. Don't know why I was thinking that. That was my best line of defense at the time. Other than acorns that I could throw at somebody, but that was nothing. Anyways, I go back out the one last time, and he just floors it so far back. Like, I mean, and he gradually kept getting closer. And the last time I go out there, he floors it and almost hits me. I throw my stick at the car. I run in, I tell my grandpa, I'm like, oh my god, somebody almost ran me over. He's like, okay, well go get their license. Did you get their license plate number? I'm like, no, it had temporary tags. I'm like, oh my god, I really almost got killed, kidnapped. It was crazy. So I was fine. The guy ended up being gone by the time I got back out there with my grandpa. Yeah, that's how that happened. I think he probably thought that I was telling a little white lie, but honestly, I remember that situation so that is my story time on the time that I almost got killed / kidnapped. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by liking this video, subscribing, and tapping the bell. We've been growing quite a lot since the last time I posted a video, which I appreciate it so much. But anyways, if you guys want another story time, something similar to this, let me know down in the comments. Question of this video is gonna be, have something like this ever happened to you before? If so, take the poll and tell me what it is down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, night, or time. But you never have a better time than on my channel. Alright. See y'all later.